Hi everyone, this is a guide on how to use Hypothesis for the Digital Hermeneutics course. First, you have to get to their homepage, so web.hypothes.is, and there you can click a button that says Get Started. And then it basically takes you through the instructions. So first, let's set up an account with a new username and password. And then when you're done with that, the next step is to add Hypothesis to your browser. The easiest way to do this is in Chrome, so it's very much recommended to install Chrome if you haven't. So here's a link to the Chrome Web Store where you can install the Hypothesis extension. Here it is next to my search bar. And that basically allows you to create shareable annotations about anything you find online. Next, you need to get into our annotation group. You can find the link to that in our annotation channel on Slack. So let's click on that, and as you see, that will allow you to join the annotation group here. And this basically allows you to create annotations within our group that we all can see. Right, so let's do some annotating. Let's go to reddit.com and let's find a subreddit. One way to do that is just enter some query in the Reddit search bar here. And let's go to Am I the Asshole? I was talking about this subreddit last week. Here we are, so this is the subreddit. And let's say that this is the one that we are researching and this is the one that we want to start annotating. So all we need to do now is click on the Hypothesis extension, and that will open the overlay that will allow us to start annotating. If you click on the triangle over here, it opens the annotation sidebar. And that will show you the annotations that already exist. You see that there's one public annotation already, but if you click on the Digital Hermeneutics group, you see that we haven't created any annotations yet. So let's do that. Let's click on one of the links to a post. And when you're in that post, all you need to do is highlight some text. And then you can here click on either highlight or annotate. So let's do it. Let's add an annotation here. And then also make sure to add the tag dighum160 here, just so it's easier for me to find your annotations. And then just click on Post to Digital Hermeneutics. And that's it. You can do the same for the required readings. Here they are in the required readings channel on Slack. Let's go to one of these links. Now, because this URL starts with this, via.hypothes.is, it means that the overlay should already be activated. Maybe you need to log in. That's actually what I need to do right now, so I'll just do that real quick. And that will, again, allow me to post to the Digital Hermeneutics group. Now, you'll see that I've already created a bunch of annotations, some questions mostly, and instead of creating your own annotations, you can also reply to those of others. So, in order to respond to an annotation, there's a couple of buttons underneath it here, as you can see. One of them is to edit an annotation, and this one here allows you to reply to one. Whether they're mine or by those of your classmates, doesn't really matter. If you reply, it also goes towards your annotation count. Finally, if you need some tips on how to annotate and what kinds of questions to ask, in the annotation channel on Slack, you can find some guidelines. And that's it. That's how you create annotations in Hypothesis.